Congress could be on the verge of a potential shutdown. The House and Senate have left town after failing to agree on a stopgap funding measure. The House passed legislation to keep the government funded past the September 30th deadline, but the Senate rejected the House GOP measure and a separate Democratic counteroffer. Caitlin Huey-Burns is following all of this on Capitol Hill. Caitlin, good to see you. Why did both of these measures fail in the Senate today?
Hey, Nicole, great to see you. We're usually up here together covering all of this drama, and we've been in this situation so many times where we're yet on the brink of another potential government shutdown. So as you mentioned, the House passed their measure with Republican votes. No real drama there. But on the Senate side, Republicans do need support of Democrats to get this through because they need 60 votes. They don't have a 60-vote majority, so they're going to need some help from Democrats. Democrats had proposed their own piece of legislation that included a lot of their own policy priorities, things like reversing some of the Medicaid cuts in the One Big Beautiful Bill, and also extending Affordable Care Act subsidies that are supposed to expire at the end of this year, along with a list of other Democratic priorities. That bill came to the floor, that failed. Republicans brought up the House bill, and that failed because Democrats are trying to exert some kind of leverage here and extract some kinds of concessions from Republicans, saying, if you need our votes to pass this, then this is our list of demands. That, of course, failed. But I should note that Lisa Murkowski, Republican from Alaska, and Rand Paul, Republican from Kentucky, also voted against the Republican proposal for different reasons. But Democrats are using that to suggest that this opposition is bipartisan, though Republican leaders feel they'll have the conference united.
And we know both chambers are going to be out next week. So where does this leave us potentially in terms of the chances of a shutdown? Where are you putting this? 60-40, 70-30? What do you think?
I don't want to guess anything with this conference, but it really is going to come down, I think, to a staring contest and who blinks first. You're right to mention that Congress is out. This is an empty building. They are out of town for recess next week. And I should note the House announced today they are not going to come back until October 1st, at least, which is the point at which government funding already lapses. So they are trying to squeeze the Senate into action here, saying, look, we're not even coming back, so you just have to pass what we passed today. So that puts the pressure on the Senate, and leaders up here are hoping that when they come back the week after next, that pressure will be applied, and they are for now signaling that they are not going to budge. This resolution that they put forward is just continuing current spending levels for another 6 weeks or so through November, along with additional funding for security. So the Republican argument is this is a clean, continuing resolution. Let's just pass this in order to keep the government funded, get to the bigger appropriations bills. But Democrats have very little leverage up here on Capitol Hill, being in the minority, and they want to use this point to use it.
All right, my colleague Caitlin Huey-Burns, thank you so much.